So this is the continuation of the last tutorial with which where we have seen the response validation with two different types, which is one is with the inline validation and second with the path validation. So this is the third type of validation, which is with the mapping of Java objects. So whatever response we are getting, we can map it to the Java object, and that Java object we can play around with. So currently our response is something which is like this: the employee first name last name, which is very simple response. So there is something which is called serialization and deserialization. So we will be going to do the deserialization as a part of this uh, the response. So whatever JSON response we are getting, we are going to deserialize that response into our Java object. So for that, we need to create a similar kind of Java object which will have a mapping in between the JSON object or JSON response to the our Java code. So in Java code, I have created a bin package. Inside the bin package, there is an employee bin. So this is the kind of response I am expecting. So I have created these parameters, or you can say the variables: the employee ID, first name, last name, address, and the phone number. And the similar thing which is here. Let me shrink the screen just to so you can see. It is employee ID to employee ID, first name to first name, last name, address, and the phone number. This is very simple. So how to write the syntax now? When you're writing, you just need to write something like this. So to start with, employee bean, we are expecting our response to be mapped to this. So response dot paths. So you have given the different type of methods which are available, so you can use one of them. So I'm going to use it first and say employee bean dot class. So what I'm saying or what I'm telling rest assured to do is whatever response you have, you map it to this employee bean, and then it will create a Java object which can we can play around that. So what we can do is first let's do our hard assertion. So assert equals employee bean dot get first name, which is equal to similar example fluent. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint here and just see what are the values we are getting. So as we are expecting, our JSON object or JSON response has been mapped to one of our object which we have created. That's what we want, and we can go ahead and do the assertion. So in this assertion, it will pass. Okay, so if you see in the console, it has been passed. So this was our hard assertion. Let's see the similar way what we have done it for JSON path. We can do it here. So let me copy paste this thing just to save it time. Copy and paste. Okay. New soft assert. Haven't saved any time. Okay. So what I will do is instead of path, I will write employee bean get first name, employee bean get last name, get address. This is our soft assertion. So if I execute, it will pass. We know that. Uh, but the only difference, what you see in the three different methods, is how we are, you know, getting the response and using the response for validation. Which I personally prefer is the Java object because it gives you the way to do the things modularly, because in here you need to specify the paths, but here you need to specify an object. This object you can create with respect to a JSON object, JSON response, but this is more modular way to do the programming or do the uh, validation. So I personally prefer the Java object type of method, but you can go with any of the methods which you feel are convenient. So thank you guys for watching this video. So this concludes uh, our response validation part, which was split into two videos. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.